Trench 6, the reason we're digging down in this part of the site is, back in the late 1950s, the area behind where we're standing was a huge open cast coal mine, just the other side of the river there. And to get all the coal out, they moved the river that's behind us twice. Firstly around the southern side, and then latterly right across the northern edge. When they dug the river diversion, they found in this area the corner of what was interpreted as the rear dorter, or the toilets of our medieval abbey, because they've chopped that wall off in the late 50s, so they've removed everything that should have been under that spoil heap there when they put the river through. So we've lost the southeast corner of our abbey. But thankfully what they did leave me was the rather fine drain. This particular drain, as drains go, it's probably one of the best medieval drains I've worked on. And I've been professional now with Northants Archaeology for 12 years, and my first dig was about 20 years ago now. Absolutely superb piece of medieval engineering. We were hoping that when we excavated this drain, we'd get, to be quite frank, quite a lot of medieval poo out of the bottom of it. We got virtually none, because this drain, it would have picked up the river anchor further upstream, channeled the water through, constantly flushing the water through to discharge further downstream. So the drain and the whole abbey gets demolished in the 1530s, early 1540s with the dissolution of the abbeys under Henry VIII. And within the backfill of the drain, we've got quite a lot of medieval pottery, sort of 13th, 14th century Nuneaton ware. Within the backfill of the drain, there's a layer of coal in the upper fill of it there, because the coal used to outcrop before they mined it way in the 50s, very close to the surface here. They're using effectively whatever they've got to hand to backfill the site with and fill things in. And it's a really quite a poor quality coal. Right, so we've got an earlier wall coming down through which turns there, that's been then replaced by this wall running through here. But unfortunately, when the building's demolished, all of the floor surfaces have gone, so we're not able to say which walls go with which phase in here. All we can say is basically it's all medieval. And the eastern arm of the trench, we need a bit of imagination over there, because there used to be a wall, but all we've got left of that wall is the robber trench, where again all of the stone was robbed out at the dissolution. So down here we've got a two-storey range that would have extended all the way up to where the church would have been up there. Two-storey range across there behind us. So we've got really quite a large building covering quite a big area. The church itself would have been twice the length it is now, probably up to where the poetry marker is. That would probably be pretty much where the east end of the Abbey Church would have been. So really quite a substantial set of buildings really.